Hello, hello, it's Kevin here, once again, video time. First things first, as always, fair use, that's better, fair use, non-profit, the usual caper, okay, you know what that is. Get rid of that, okie-doke, right, so, introduction number 16 of our 101 introductions, our series, as you may or may not know. We're looking for new topics. We're scouring the internet for new essay topics and questions, writing a sample, inviting members of IELTS 9 Pro to submit some introductions for commentary. Okay, so this is the topic. Advantage outweigh the disadvantage. Some cities have vehicle-free days, private transport's banned, and public transport is advised. To what extent do you think the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? Okay, so there's a bit of paraphrase there. Okay, a few things you can change that. Thesis, introduction. So, I paraphrase it here. Some city centres have special days when all private motorised vehicles are banned and travellers are advised to take public transportation. While this may well improve air quality and traffic flow temporarily, in my view, the interruption to business and inconvenience to residents outweigh the benefits of this scheme. So I'm saying, well, you know, it's good, but it's only temporary because it says they have some vehicle-free days, so it's not vehicle-free all the time. So how effective is this policy? Well, let's take a look. So that's the introduction, which I just said. Having days without traffic would appear to be a worthy solution. With fewer vehicles emitting fumes, air quality would improve. A benefit would be, and I give the examples of Amsterdam and Brussels. So anyway, I'm not going to read out every single word. You can see it there. Okay, so I say, yeah, you know, seems good. Ostensibly, seems a decent policy. You know, air quality is better. Promoting better modes of travel. However, advantages. However, while these advantages would seem unarguable, the fact is that banning vehicles occasionally, it's only going to mitigate that bad air and bottlenecks on those days. In other words, it's going to come back. And then the disadvantage, so it's only one of the disadvantages, it's temporary. Another one, local shops and business, because if people can't come in like cars, we're going to be losing money. And the third disadvantage, if you count it, is the disruption to the local residents. If you can't drive around, if you're an elderly person, then you're not going to be able to get out and about. So we can see we've got 2 advantages and we've got 3 disadvantages. So that outweighs. That's it. That's all that you've got to do. In conclusion, blah, 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 blah. 308 words. Now, I'll put it on the screen, right, so you can read it. You should be able to read it, get it all there. Okay. So, you can see how this advantage and disadvantage outweigh thing kind of works, yeah? There's 2 and 3. Now, let's have a look at some of the members. Now, this happens quite often, I have to say. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Alright. I don't know if it's a new members to the group because we've got about 1,700 members. In the old group we had about 20,000, but we started a new group because there was a general lack of interest. Nearly all of these are from Iran, by the way. Almost all. Probably 99%. Maybe I'll talk about that another time. But Anyway, so they keep making the same mistake. You know, they usually paraphrase, but then there's no outline. This essay will explore both benefits. Okay, but like I say, that doesn't answer the question. The criteria, which I won't show you because I show it in every video, more or less, says to clearly, directly answer the question. Okay, so in this essay, I will explore. I think was it last week somebody was delving. I will delve into this. It didn't ask you to do any delving. You know, in this one here, it simply says, are there more or less? Come and tell me, right? Explore both benefits. So anyway, that doesn't really work as a outline. Now I had to rewrite this a little. You can see several cities have decided to determine several vehicle-free days and have advised citizens to use public transport. There are some arguments both for and against. So we've got the opinion, I agree, but again, you don't tell me, do they outweigh? Is there more on this side than on that side? That's what you've got to tell me, all right? Now, this one's good, right? This does the job. Some cities are adopting policies, blah, blah, blah. And then I firmly believe, so we've got a couple of these. Inconvenience, accessibility, carbon emission and air pollution. Okay, now we'd have to see what the rest of the essay has to say, but as an introduction, that's pretty good. And again, this one here, right, doesn't answer the question. What are the advantages? What's the disadvantages? Right? Are they more or less? That's a question I want you to answer me. That's what I want. Okay? So, we can see. And we only had 4 responses here. I don't know why. Maybe some of the recent events in that region may have put people off the idea of writing. I don't want to say anything more about that. If you've been watching the news recently, and it's the 17th, what is it now? January, March, April. It's the 17th of April now, so you might know what I'm talking about. But still, you know, not many people were interested. So I'll just put my essay on again. You can have a look. That should give you some ideas. Okay, just got it on. All right, there you go. So, hope that helps, and I'll see you next time. I mean, it's been nearly, I think it was nearly 2 weeks now, but I posted the topic. We've had no response, so, you know, if you want more videos, then people in the group need to do some more writing, need to be more engaged. Anyway, links below to my podcast, to my Telegram, to, you know, blah, blah, blah. You can take a look if you can be asked. Okay, see you next time. Bye for now.